Live streaming, the industry that is exploding right now because everyone is sitting home and everyone needs to do something. How do I know that? Well, because my live streaming course is doing extremely well on Udemy and on every other platform. But here is the question. Is live streaming an educational content or your course content good for you and your online business? Let's discuss that. But first, we actually got a sponsor for this video. This video is sponsored by Castr, an amazing service that will allow you to stream anywhere, everywhere. More on that later in the video. And thanks to Castr for sponsoring this video. So in this video, we'll be discussing all good and bad parts of the live streaming and all the best practices. Okay, let's just discuss why you should be streaming your content right now. There are several reasons why. First, live streaming is far easier than creation of the dedicated videos because you are not spending any time on editing, which I myself spend a lot of time on. Second, live streaming actually gives you far more watch time than regular videos because live streaming content is usually much longer. But if it's that good, what are the downsides of the live streaming? Well, first, it is more technically demanding to live stream your content than just hit the record button on your video. Second, live streaming content has far less reach than on-demand content, meaning that despite having far more engagement, you're reaching far less people. That means less people are actually seeing your live stream than a regular videos. However, there is actually a solution for this problem, and solution is to stream on multiple different platforms all at once. How to increase your reach as much as possible? What if you could stream on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, and any other platforms all at once? Well, with our sponsor Castr, you can actually do just that, and let me show you how. But full disclaimer here, everything that I will say right now is purely my opinion only. So let's just jump to the computer. Okay, welcome to Castr.io. This is the website where you can get Castr. Let me just log in and show you some stuff how you can actually go multi-streaming. By the way, full disclaimer here, you need to be paying for this service. It's actually paid service to go for multi-streaming. So just know that. Now let's go and create just a new stream. I have already a stream created for here, but I will just go and create a new stream. And what I will need to do, just create new multi-stream. Just call the name test lecture. And for the hosting region, I'm gonna be selecting Frankfurt in EU because this is the closest, very low latency for me. I'm gonna go and click save, and it will just create a multi-stream for me. And all I need to do right now is add different platforms. For example, I can go and add Facebook Live. I can just connect it directly like that, or I can use a stream key. In my case, I use the stream key because yeah, I prefer it that way. And you can go and use all of those different platforms like Facebook, YouTube. You can go in custom RTMP if you are paying for this, of course, but in majority of the cases you just don't need this. Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, DLive, and a bunch of different things that a lot of which I haven't even heard of. You can just go all of them at once. You can just go and live stream all of them at once. And what's amazing thing is that you're gonna have a cloud recordings as well. You can have it if you want. In my case, I actually use this to download the raw streamed image because my live stream actually goes first to the Castr and then to all the other live streaming platforms. And what you can do as well is just generate the chat overlay, which will allow you to go and see chat of all other platforms all at once. I'm not sure about this. You can check this. I haven't checked on the other platforms, but I think the chat multi-chat overlay works on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I know that they work on those. I'm not sure about any other platforms. I just know that. So all you need to do afterwards is just go and copy the stream key and insert it in your OBS, and that is it. What you will see is that when you go live on your OBS, you're gonna see the stream right here, and after, when you're ready, whenever you want, you can just go live to any platform that you want. It's as simple as that. Okay, before we're gonna continue, I want to address a few things about Castr.io because I know that you're gonna have a few questions about this, and I want to address these questions right now before you are gonna have them. And I can give you an answer to these questions because I have been using extensively at Castr.io for the past month, and all the live streams that you've been seeing on this channel in the past few weeks have been through the Castr.io. First question probably is it adding any latency to the stream? And the answer is no. The latency for the Castr is very, very, very low, depending on of course on the server that you choose. For me, it is a little more, just 1 second. Basically, it just adds a little more than 1 second of delay. Overall delay for the Castr is very, very minimal, and you should not worry about this. Second, is it losing any quality? Absolutely no. You've seen all my streams, or if you want to see the recordings, you can go and see this in the channel page. No, you are not losing any quality. Third, can you use Castr for the multiple different channels? Let's say the multiple different YouTube channels. Technically, you can, but you cannot stream on like 2 YouTube channels all at once. You can, but you need to pay for the higher tier. If you watch stream, for example, you have a gaming channel, like for example, in my case, I have a gaming channel. I can stream like gaming stream separately and my business stream separately. For example, I can create something like this separately for the gaming and for the other channel as well. And last but not least, I want to just give you a quick comparison between the main competitor of the Castr, which is Restream, because Restream is actually free service. Actually, not free service. It has a free tier service, unlike the Castr where you need to pay. But in order to actually use the majority of the function of the Restream, you actually need to pay there as well. And Restream has some pricings, which is pretty high, to be fair, pretty much higher than the Castr. So overall, if you want to stream on multiple different platforms, including on a Facebook page and a Facebook groups, which Restream does not allow you to do that, and including the custom RTMPs, which Restream is not allowing you to do that, at least on a free tier, then I prefer Castr by a lot. Plus, Castr has lower latency than a Restream. I can surely assure that, at least from my testing, I've preferred Castr. Not because they're paying me, they're not paying me for my opinion, but I prefer Castr with the latency like by far. Like Castr has far less latency than a Restream does. Overall, Castr is an amazing service that you should try. But Nick, you may ask, will multi-streaming actually harm my content because I'm dividing my attention to the multiple different platforms? And this is actually a very valid question that a lot of you will have. And the answer is actually, it can be harming, but depends on the type of content that you create. For an educational content that we are talking right now, more reach you have, more people can see you, the better it is for you. Why? Because educational content requires far less real-time interactions than any other type of content. And because it requires very little real-time interaction, you are not actually splitting your attention to different platforms. Plus, because Castr has multi-platform chat available as well, you are not splitting your attention at all. In addition to all that, multi-streaming actually helps you to solve the reach problem, which is one of the biggest problem of live streaming overall, no matter what type of content you create. Streaming, for example, on 3 different platforms will potentially triple your reach. So why you wouldn't do that? Overall, if you are an educational content creator or the course creator, live streaming and especially multi-streaming on a bunch of different platforms will benefit you in a huge way. Plus, in addition to all of that, you will get direct access to your viewers and to your students, which will help them a lot as well. And remember, provide value in order to get value yourself as well. I hope this will be helpful. Overall message of this video is, yes, live streaming is actually good for your educational content and especially for you and especially for your reach. Well, this will be it for today. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.